do you say that? Vibe? Some music. Let's not go too much. You undercovers. Hi Mitch. Hello. When you get treated as your friend, yes, that's what it is. Feel like friends, check love. Don't be in the back of my tour bus and gentle. Well, except for us, you better you. Oh, this one I need to delete. See, het altijd verwijderen. Yes, please. Yes, please. Okay, okay. Let's take a look at some oracles that you guys wanted. So, Ashley, you wanted the no communications from Bruce. No communications from Bruce. For Ashley. Showing out. I'm acting like I don't care about what's happened between us, but I do. I just want to appear unbothered. Run away. Would you pack a bag and meet me in Hawaii? I just want to get away from the world and be alone with you. And something to say. There's something I really want to share with you. I'm waiting for the right time to tell you. Why is my... Oh, there it is. Okay. Where did I leave the box here? Reshma, the bringers of light oracles. Bringers of light for Reshma. For Reshma. Okay, we have Joan of Arc, voice of truth. Stand strong, focus on your purpose, release the fear of persecution, and speak your truth. So this is very much just getting shit off your chest without the fear of what people might think about it. Saint Germain with karma releasing, move beyond drama, create your own path, make room for good energy. I feel like that's again just you very much following your own path. Move beyond drama, don't focus too much on drama or what other people have to say. And El Moria with awakening presence, the universe is with you, wear a cloak of protection and love. Love that. So just extra confirmation of just be you, express yourself, say your truth, and what other people might think about it, that is a one. Of course it's still to like how we say it, things. But I feel like that there needs to be something that needs to get off your chest or needs to be said. Follow your own path and just figure out how can I do that. Are you Nederlands? Yes. Yes. I am very Nederlands. Yes, sorry, I didn't mean to sound like a dickhead, but that was just very funny to me. That was just very, very Dutch way of saying, "Are you Dutch?" Sorry, sorry. Um, uh, guided by universe is C, my soulmate, or a karmic. Um, I kind of want to take a look at these for that. C and guided by universe. C and guided by universe. Are they soulmates, karmic partners? I don't really want to take the whole bunch. We have the Grim Reaper, the Phoenix, and the Runner. Love, Mirror, both the Butterfly, the Chaser as well, and the Coffee Cup. I feel like if it's one of the two, it's leaning more towards karmic. I definitely feel that there is a lesson to be learned here. Like, that can be karmic. We didn't have karmic come up. It is in the deck here. But out of the two, I'd rather lean more towards karmic than soul. So yeah. Thank you, you're welcome. I wanted to read what Monica had to say. Today I'm not feeling great. Oh, I'm sorry. I still have a headache from crying. My mom woke up today wanting me to feel miserable, and after I really wanted to unalive. Oh, I'm so sorry. I actually thought let's wait and talk to you on the stream because I always feel more grounded talking with you guys. Aw, thank you for your friendship and for always being there for me. Aw. I don't know what I did wrong. She just said very angrily not to bother or talk to her because there would be consequences. Oh my god, Jesus Christ. Okay, I think it's about that time to just slowly take steps away from her, and as in just going like, okay, because where you go like, I don't know what you did wrong. You did not do anything wrong. You did not do anything wrong. I feel like your mom is just very much in her own universe, in her own being, has her own, like, I feel like she's also the type to, it's not even gaslighting, it's just she is so convinced of her truth that you are gonna start doubting your truth, you know? Where it's like, am I crazy? Is it me? Like, she is so in her emotions and in her feelings. Is it me? Am I the bad one? Am I the, you know? Yeah. And in my humble experience, the moment that you start questioning it, the answer is no. Ugh. No, it's not you. Yes, he's always talking about getting married to someone else and forcing me to marry. Yeah. Currently I'm learning, well, about tarot intent. Oh, nice! Okay, good. I hope that you're having fun at it. I hope it's fun. I always love when people are like, oh, I'm gonna learn about tarot. I'm like, yes, go learn about tarot. It's so much fun. Ashley, what does Bruce want to say from the no communications card? Something to say. What is it that Bruce really wants to say to Ashley? Bruce, what is it that you really want to say to Ashley? We have the Queen of Pentacles and the Ten of Pentacles. We have the Ace of Wands, the Six of Cups, the Ten of Wands, the Five of Swords, and the Eight of Cups. I definitely feel what it is that he wants to say is that he sees the, how do you say that, like the value, how do I say this? So I kind of feel like, how do I say this? Wait, let me put my hair up because it's distracting me. But I feel like that there's a recognition of self-sabotage. There is a feeling of overwhelmed and tiredness from his end, of like the way that he has been doing it. I think he had a realization of what like the Queen of Pentacles is a very grounded, feminine energy. Got her shit in order, focus on what, you know, the foundation, work, finances, get your shit in order, material wise, you know, and be comfortable and still not necessarily that stressed. I think like what he really wants to say is that he has always been chasing the wrong thing. That he always went with that Ace of Wands of like that fire and that spark, but that always led to self-sabotage behavior, that he now sees that is self-sabotaging behavior, that when he looks back at the past, he sees where it's coming from, as well as when he is like down or sad, that the good memories that he looks back up on are not necessarily the sparks, that he chased, but it's like the calmness. I kind of want to take a look with the Eight of Cups. Why does he want to talk about that Eight of Cups? And then Six of Swords. Okay, just because there is like distance, I kind of feel like he also wants to say that, like, recognizing that, as well as I feel like recognizing that you were there for him genuinely. And I kind of feel like that he also wants to say, like, I'm also gonna be there for you. Just because we are in no communication, I still want to be there for you. But that's Six of Swords as well, like helping you even. Like, the Six of Swords is walking away from situations that are no longer serving. But it is very much, I think that is the King of Swords helping her to move away. With that Knight of Swords as well, coming to the rescue as well. Like, I will, if you need me, I am here. I think that is still, something in combination with that just realization of, like, I've always chased that Ace of Wands, like, fiery sparks kind of like energy, but when I think back of it, the Queen of Pentacles is what has the biggest impact on me. That calmness, really having the space, you really being there for me, and seeing, one, self-sabotage in his own behavior, and two, with that Ten of Wands, just very tired energy of that, chasing that. So yeah, that is what I think he would want to say. Yes, gaslighting to the extreme. Yeah, well, yeah, it's to the point where I think it's not even gaslighting. I think that they are genuinely convinced. Gaslighting is when when it's like a more manipulative thing, but I think that your mom genuinely just believes what she says. Genuinely. Doesn't mean it's the truth, though. Also just in the way that she says things. Because I don't think it's her coming down the stairs and going like, okay, just so that you know, I'm just not having my day, please leave me alone. I think it's right away like, don't get in my, if you also, where it's just like, Jesus, I just, can I breathe? Like, crying out loud, Jesus Christ. So yes. And then it's just, I think it's to the point where I think it is, I kind of want to say safe for you to emotionally distance yourself from your mom slowly. And I know that that's easier said than done, but just going like, acknowledging the crazy within the crazy, I think can sometimes be good. Because that shit's crazy. It hurts and sucks, but I don't know, was that too direct? I'm like, was this too much of a Dutch answer? I don't know. Yeah. Jeez, I believe your mom is a covert narcissist. Yeah, well, covert. Plays the victim. Yeah, I think so too, yeah. How would he be there for me if in no communication? No, but that is with the no communication, that he wants to say that, Does, and she gets very paranoid and stubborn about everything. Yeah, you did a very accurate replay of how it went. Yeah, that's good. Thank you, Lena. You're very welcome. Yeah, you don't have to teach me about narcissists, darling, or gaslighting, or know it all. Been there. Yeah. So yeah, you're just like a narcissist, only about their feelings and see themselves as the important one and no one else. Yeah, but then it's also just going like, because like the interaction that you just had, like there's nothing you didn't do shit for her to react like that. So let's just name the crazy. That's crazy. or at the very least, unhealthy communicative skills, if we say it give it a positive twist to it, she has very poor communicative skills, and when she communicates is very hurtful and is very painful. So then we need to assess, okay, how much am I gonna, and it's very, very, very difficult to do that when you're living under the roof of someone, but to take a little bit of distance of how much of that am I gonna take, how much am I gonna give her the power to hurt me with those words if it happens over and over and over. Because where it is coming from, and this is the core thing that might help you process it, it is letting go of the hope that she is gonna become a mother, how you need a mother. Let that go. She is not going to be that mother. Maybe some days she's good, and some days she can, and some days it feels nice, but it doesn't weigh up to the negative shit that she does, because then it's just mental ping pong at this point. One moment you're like good, but you're also always anticipating when will this shift again, and if you just let go of the expectations of her being a normal, loving mother the way that you need, if we let go of that expectation, then it's nice. If she's nice, that's great, but you're less on like eggshells, and you take less of it. Like, if it then shifts, it's not what did I do, but like, okay, there she is. That's how I know her. There you are. Which is sad that you have to lower your expectations, and again, especially with like a family member that you live in a house with, but it is better for your mental state. Because then it's like, there it is. There you are. Yeah. I thought for a second you were a mom, but here you are. Which is, just sad that you have to do it that way. But yeah, I don't know if that was helpful. Was that helpful? I don't know if it was. Let me know. I'm under constant stress. I can't even sleep well and have insomnia. Of course you do. You live in a war zone, darling. And then again, it is about, okay, coping mechanisms for yourself. How can I cope with it so that it's healthy for me, or healthier for me to deal with? Yeah. Also is it good advice? I don't know. Fake amnesia every day. I don't know. Is that, I don't know. That is good. And what I mean with that is just like, forget everything that you've been taught. Because this is also a situation that at some point you are gonna look back, and you are just like, you are at some point gonna get into your life where you are, let's say your mom died, or you no longer live with your mom, and you come in situations, maybe it's even now that you come in situations and you just hear your mom's voice in your own head. And you don't realize that you have taken on everything that they've said as in truth of yourself. And what I mean with amnesia, forget everything that you've ever been told. Who do you want to be? Find out what do you enjoy doing, and then it's like about like getting to know yourself again and building yourself up again. But anyway, we're getting to ahead of ourselves with that one. But yeah, no, I think it can be healthy to have a healthy distance, as in how much am I gonna choose to give you power with your words over me? How much? Of course it sucks when someone says bad things. It's just hurtful if we are hoping for good words from them, Like, if we expect bad words, so it's like, oh, there it is. Of course it sucks, it's not nice, but if we keep hoping for nice words and all we get is bad words, that stings double. It's not just the words, but it's also just the hope and the disappointment and frustration, and then self-doubt. Maybe it's me, did I do something? Instead, if you think like, oh no, they're just a horrible person, then it's less of a what did I do? Then it's more of a they're just a horrible person. And then that's the explanation. Or whatever word you want to attach to it. Oh, they're just a narcissist. Oh, they're a horrible person. Oh, they have never taught to be nice. Or whatever you want to put on it. That you put their bad behavior back to them. It's because this, or this. you know, and then not in the sense of like, well, you know, they've had it hard and tough too, and you know, because that is still kind of like giving them an out. Where it's like, well, there's nothing much they can do about it. If you just go like, okay, if they cannot do anything about it, that means they're a horrible person. Period. They're an asshole. Period. And yeah, that hurts less. Because then it's just the words. And just the words are easier to deal with than the emotional, like, you know, baggage you get on top of it. Yes. Anyway, yes, it was helpful. Okay. Good. If it wasn't, also be direct. I'm Dutch. I can handle it wasn't helpful. You made it worse. Then also tell me, because then I know how to, like, know that I need to shut up. But yes, anyway. Let's take a look at the poll. We have a message about life and a message from your person. Get rid of these and these and those. Let me set the pinned comment message. Oh, message from your person. Oh no, that one. Or love life message for and about your love life. I was thinking of just doing love life messages this week because, you know, Valentine's Day. But I don't know if I don't know if I have enough variety of oracles for those. But we'll see how far I'll get. And it's only day 2. It's only day 2. I'm already struggling. Already struggling. Oh my god, what is that? Wait, let me just check real quick. It's going to... You alright? I'm gonna put you out. Oh, it's leaking. Oh my god. Okay, that's fine. But this one is like flaring up where I'm like, why? Why? What are you doing? Why? As long as I don't burn my house down, I think it's gonna be alright. I think it's gonna be alright. It's gonna be fine, right? What's the worst thing that can happen? I also burned my, like, the cloth that is on top of it. I had a candle and it flamed up a lot and it burned the cloth underneath the candle. And I was like, oops. Oh well. Yes, don't play with fire, kids. Don't play with fire. Okay, anyway. I'm sure that if you guys see something like a flame, that you will tell me as well. I will pay attention to. No, let's not put that into the world, Lindy. It's gonna be fine. It's just, it's that one that's kind of like where I'm like, what's happening there? Like, it's very active, and it's the only one. This one and this one right here are okay, and this is just the only one that's like, it's like I don't know what's happening, but that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Why don't I have birds in the background? Thank you. Okay. How would Donkey help me? Be there for me if we have no communication? No, with that, like, as in, like, all you have to do is, like, call. I think that is what he wants to communicate. Again, no communications is, like, I want to tell you something. I want to tell you that if you need me, I'm still here, or I can still help you if you want me. But, you know, yeah. The question was, what do they want to, what do they, want to tell me with that, you know, I want to tell you something. That he still wants to be there for you. Oh, that's very helpful. Okay. And it helps me to hear your perspective on it. Since I'm too emotional about it, it's hard to think logical, so I appreciate your directness. I need that. Okay, well, that's good. That's good. Yes, I will always give you my directness, 100%. Yeah. And my honest opinion, if you want to hear it, you know. Why would he help me, though? That he still wants to help you. Wants to, you know, as a kind human being? Question mark? I thought he was done with me, the let me card. I think that is just the I'm still healing. I think 2 truths can be two things can be true at the same time. At one end that he wants that, at the other end I'm not ready for it. But I want that, but I'm not ready for it. But I would like to tell you at some point, but right now I'm not ready for it. You know. Anyway, hi everyone. Welcome, 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 welcome. Welcome if you're new, welcome back if you are returning. If you are new, nice to meet you all. My name is Lindy. I am a Dutch tarot reader from the area of Rotterdam. Very direct person, very direct tarot reader. If you're interested in the free oracles, all you need to do is be subscribed to the channel, like the live stream, let me know what like number you are and which oracle you would like. The two options available for today, they change every single day, always keep an eye out on the pinned comment. It is either going to be a message from your person or a message for and about your love life. If you're like, girl, I'm as single as a Pringle, same. But in the messages for and about your love life, there might be some messages for you there. It's not necessarily for I am in a relationship kind of like thing. So those are the options for the free oracles. If you would like a different oracle, a priority oracle, like skipping the line, or just another one, a €2 donation is how you can get those. And if you're interested in a more in-depth one-question tarot reading, it is going to be for a €10 donation. All donations can be done either through PayPal, Tiki, or Super Chat. If you're working with a different currency than the euro, let me know. I'll look it up. We will figure it out. Yeah, that is what is going on. Why would Bruce still want to help you? Why would Bruce, why do you still want to help Ashley? Even though I kind of feel like I already know the answer. Bruce, why do you still want to help Ashley? The Knight of Swords as the overall energy. And again, that is coming to the rescue. That is offering a helping hand. The Two of Pentacles, the Ten of Pentacles. What are you? The Eight of Swords. The Ten of Swords, the Page of Wands, the Two of Swords, and the Eight of Pentacles. Why does he want to help you? I feel like part of this is like, you're overthinking this. And then the Knight of Cups as well. Because I just want to like help bring balance. The Ten of Swords, if you're like hurting or overthinking or having a hard time or, you know, indecisive, or I think that's just, yeah, wanting to help, care. Ten of Pentacles being here as well, that he wishes you a long, steady, happy life. And like the Knight of Swords, if there is anything I can help you with, let me know, because I want that for you. Why the Two of Pentacles? Why the Two of Pentacles? With the Emperor, yeah. Why the Ten of Swords? Why does he want to help Ashley? The Knight of Wands. And the King of Pentacles. Because I also feel that I don't know if it's guilt though. I don't want to say it's guilt. But I do think that there has been, you have suffered from his Knight of Wands behavior. And almost like wanting to make it up. Is that feeling bad though? Is he feeling bad about that, or is that just like, yeah, the Eight of Cups, like he walked away from that. So yeah, I do think that it is also partly like redeeming himself. The Eight of Pentacles. The Hierophant, doing the right thing, the right time. And the Page of Wands, refusing to help. I don't know, that's helping move or something? Moving? Is it because of his savior hero complex? Because he did that for Belen and the wrong people? I think it's a combination of things. I kind of feel like it is that wanting to redeem himself kind of like thing. Like, doesn't want to be seen as a villain. And like he has bettered his life. But I also feel that, yeah, he genuinely wants you to have a happy life. I suffered from his F-boy behavior. Yeah, the Knight of Wands that we had. He turned his back on me and stabbed me in the back. Yeah. And again, we had that Knight of Wands, the King of Pentacles underneath that. And again, with that Ten of Swords, that's to explain the Ten of Swords. So I do feel that he is aware that his fuckboy behavior has hurt you. He has walked away with of that kind of behavior, in the sense of like growing up. Now as that King of Pentacles representing, yeah. I don't know. Is it like I owe you as well? You know. But again, just genuinely wanting, just what's best for you. The Two of Pentacles, like balancing out the scales again. So again, part of it does feel like righting his wrongs. So only for him again. No. To help ease his regret. No. Like I said, it is true. I think that there are multiple things that can be true at the same time. Where it is, he genuinely wants that Ten of Pentacles energy for you to make progress and be where you want to be in life. And if there's anything he can do to help you to get there, then he would love to help you there. I think that part of it is also that feeling of evening out the skills, feeling like he owes you, or, you know, stuff like that. But yeah, doesn't feel sincere. Okay, well, again, it is, multiple things can be true at the same time. So he can be friends with me again? I don't see that motive here in the cards. Necessarily. Because to me, this very much feels like, yeah, that's the least you can do. You know, to be an asshole. Because this does feel like him, like, bettering his life, you know? Because if he was still in the fuckboy energy, he wouldn't give a shit. So, you know. So guys, I am resetting the chat real quick for the free oracles. So if you're interested, as always, be subscribed, like the live stream. Let me know what like number you are and which oracle you would like. I will start from my last chat, work my way down. So if your question or request is not underneath there, leave it once more. Have patience. I will get to your question eventually. Kim, let's take a look at your message from Marshall. Marshall for Kim. I wonder if you are happy without me. I couldn't let you get close to me. I hide behind material things, and I hope that you can forgive me one day. What is Bruce's true intention with you? Bruce, what is your intention with Ashley? Justice as overall energy, Hanged Man. The Three of Pentacles, we have the Lovers, the Page of Swords, the Knight of Wands, the Six of Pentacles, the World, the Eight of Wands, and the Four of Wands. To have, like, I don't know if that's also a thing in English, but in Dutch we say so that we can fit through the door together again, so that we can, without like attacking each other, or like, I don't want to say no hard feelings, but like that we, like justice, you know, that there is some sort of like justice and ending of the past, so that we can move forward again. I don't necessarily feel that his intention is to become friends, but at least so that we can, if there is a need at some point to work together, be able to work together again. Or, that if something's up, that you can like reach out or have a talk. With that Four of Wands, that we go back to just having that like comfortableness between us. Again, at the very least, I think his intention is for that justice. I don't know if that is like an apology. Is that an apology? Is that justice an apology? Are you planning to apologize, Bruce? We have the Ten of Swords, the Chariot, the Ace of Wands, and the Five of Cups. With the Six of Cups. More than an apology, I feel like it is, I'm gonna, like, my side of the story, but also hear your side of the story, and acknowledging your side of the story. Acknowledgement of the pain, and acknowledgement of, you know, with the Five of Wands, it does talk about regret. So, is it an apology? Kind of. I feel like it's his way of an apology. Yeah, but like, so that we can have slow investment again, or so that there is at least like a neutral kind of like vibe to it. I think that that's the, yeah, intention here, to have that neutrality. It's a like starting over, reset, I think. With that World as well, completion of a cycle, ending of a cycle, so that we can move forward. And after that point, there's no real expectation of what happens after. Yes, we have the Lovers, but I think that that more indicates like both people choosing to have that ending, in combination with the World that we're having, Major Arcana, and Justice, you know. The more people, two people choosing to, okay, let's just close that cycle. Let's have that neutrality. Is that a word? I don't know, I just made it up. Neutrality between us, where there's no like hard feelings anymore. So just to work together again, or just to end it and move on from each other. I think apart from that justice moment, that get clearing the air, we're good again. I don't think that there are intentions or expectations from him after that. I think the options are open. The Page of Swords is the energy of let's just see. Let's just try, see. That at the very least, if it's necessary to work again together, that we are able to. Go back a little bit to that. Of course, I think that there is the hope to then... The only thing I'm seeing like after neutral, that there is the hope, but not the intention, but the hope to have that fun banter and that comfortableness that we used to have again. Because I do think that there is that reference to the soul connection. Not sure if that is, you know, always there. But yeah. So basically, let's see what happens. After the let's get back to... zero, I kind of want to say, like after the closure of the past, then it's okay, let's just see what happens, where it goes. At least we are like no hard feelings towards each other anymore. I think that that is the intention for now, and after that it's yeah, I don't think that there are any expectations. I don't think, because I don't think it's okay, let me just make it up to you so I can fuckboy you again. You know, I don't see any like that. Or like, let me just apologize and then you will forgive me and then we can go, you know, we can go back to the way it was. I don't see anything like that, which for me just is very much a sign of maturity. Because yes, I can apologize, but I don't know how the apology will go. I don't know if you will accept it. I don't know if you know, the intention is to get to that 0 point, and I'm not even gonna expect anything after that, you know, which is, for me, feels like a mature thing. So yes, quick question. Oh my god, is that another Dutch question? Is meneer de L, is it like a cartoon? No. It is like a puppet, like a puppeteer. They were puppeteering. Do you also then know the song? Hello, meneer de L. Oh, it's the Fabeltjeskrant. If you can pronounce that, I will give you a free reading. The Fabeltjeskrant. Yeah. Because they would, like, but that's old. That's even, I think I was too young. It was kind of like the ending when I was younger of the Fabeltjeskrant, because they would like teach you things about like they had like a newspaper of the animals in the forest, and then the animals in the forest, they did something, and then of course you had to learn, that was rude and you shouldn't do that, and yeah, and there were also kind of like jokes for adults in it as well, which was just fun to watch. But yeah, I was thinking that, Linu, or just lose me again. Yeah, I'm not seeing that at all. Like, it's good for you to be skeptic about it, and to just go like, okay, whatever, let's just see, right? But in the cards, I'm not seeing any of that. So what is Bruce's hopes, dreams, wishes for us, our connection? I think that's it. I think I just did that. I think what he's hoping for, wishing for, intentions are working towards is that we go to a ground zero thing. And I don't think that he is someone... I don't think he is necessarily a dreamer in the sense of... I think he's more a logical thinker. Okay, let's just... That is as big as dreaming as it gets. The next step. Okay, like getting there. And I don't think that he allows himself or have the capability to dream beyond that. Because that would also mean he has more intentions. If he dreams of like marrying you or having children, then that's also the intention. Is to make it up to you because he has that dream. Where for now I'm just seeing that let's get back to normal. That we can work together. That we can fit through one door together. That we can, if you need, you can call me for help. Or, that we can have that banter again. Or, stuff like that. So I think that kind of like answer, for me that's the same thing. You cannot have no intentions, but then dream of the world. Because then it's fantasizing, may I add. That's the difference. Then it's fantasizing. Because that can happen where you have no intentions of actually conquering the world, but if that is your dream, then that's fantasizing, because you're not really putting... Dreams need action. Dreams is not just like, oh, I wish. That's fantasizing. If we're not putting in the, energy and work to actually make it happen. Which is also fine. I mean, I can take a look at what he's fantasizing about. But yeah, hope, dreams, and wishes for me are very connected to the intentions that you said. He once had friendship, so I'm just confused that it's not anymore. It makes me think that he just wants to use me again. He thinks very different than me. That's what makes me suspicious. I get that. I think that on this occasion, you're spiraling about it. I think you're going a little bit too in-depth with it. Because, like, once he had the friendship, I think it's just the... like, you're going from one step to, like, 1,000. Where I genuinely think he just wants you guys to be able to go through one door again. And there are no hopes necessarily of having that friendship back, because again, I do see that he has the realization of how much he hurt you, and almost the expectation of like, what can he expect? Which is very mature. Like, if I hurt someone really, really bad, and I regret it, and I want us to be back to normal again, I'm not gonna expect to have us back again at the way that we were, the friendship that we had. It's just one step at a time, and I'm just gonna take it one step at a time. And for Bruce, he is unable to have higher intention of like, maybe we will be friends again, because I feel like him having that let's go back to normal is already a stretch. You have no communications. All he knows, you said fuck off. So you guys being able to fit through one door is already as big as, one might feel with like a friendship. Um, and with that, he thinks very different than me, that makes me suspicious. Of course, it's okay to be suspicious, but let's not put all our faith in the tarot and just see when it happens. How does it make me feel? Let's not question ourselves in that sense. Is it worth for me to stay in this situation? And then not looking at someone's words and promises and all that, but how does it make me feel? And do I still want that? And then we don't have to know why, how, or reasons, or I don't know, to justify it for us. I'm sorry, I feel like I'm being very harsh. Like I said, it is like I'm getting my period any day now, so I feel like I have no chill. But yes, I have trust issues. Yes, it's fine. I don't want to get hurt again. No one does, and that's normal, darling. That's fine, and it's okay to have trust issues. It's okay to be cautious about it. It's like that love life card. I need to open my heart, but I'm afraid to dip my toes in the water. Yes, and I feel like this is what I've been having for readings for you when we're not specifically going into Bruce, is that Spirit is very, I feel like, trying to pull you a little bit in a different direction of try to dip your toes in the water with someone else than Bruce. Because surrounding Bruce there are so many trust issues that I feel like there are certain trust issues that we can work on, not with Bruce, but with other people as well, so that we can trust our intuition again, trust our own feeling, trust, like feeling grounded in our own decision making, as well as testing a little bit of, can I say no? Can I shut something down? Can I, have boundaries? Can I see it maybe even as a little bit of a test trial with other people? Because with Bruce, there's so much that comes with it, then when you have tested it with other people, you already kind of have that foundation of like, no, wait. I've learned from these experiences that I can trust my gut. And then it becomes easier to deal with something as big as the connection with Bruce. Yes, so that's why I feel like the card for love, like opening your heart again, comes up. Not necessarily to open your heart again to Bruce specifically, but just to love in general. And to learn and to, take those steps forward. Yes. And that can also just be going on dating apps and just going like, ugh, no, because that also raises it feels sometimes like a horrible experience, but it does help with your self-esteem, with your own image, because like me and Nomi have this running joke of like the audacity that some men have to approach me. Have you looked at me? Oh my god, it's just a little bit of and it's just all jokes, but it is very much to build your self-esteem and your confidence of like, no, you can say no if you don't want this. If this is not for you, then you can say no, yes, but I just don't date. I really don't find most guys interesting or attractive or anything. Well, that's fine. I don't like most men either. And it's not about necessarily, sometimes it's also like, well, they look nice. It's just about a chat, and it's just about a talk, and it's just like, let's just lower the expectations of dating or dating apps or stuff like that, and just go like, no, let's just do it for the plot. Let's just do it for the experience. And then I know, let me just get my attention, and then move on with it again. Do you have stumbled with rookworst and boerenkool? And is there a gehaktbal and andijvie version? Yes, why do you ask? Yes. Well, you're also missing the circle version with rookworst. That's actually what I had for dinner tonight. Rookworst with zuurkool. Yes. Not that you know what that is, but yes, look it up. I'm sad Duncan moved away. He would have been the only one. I'd rather just be single. Well, that's fine too. But then, yeah, just, that's fine too. Be single. But Do you still want me to take a look at the like fantasy? I'm not sure if that is a good question that we want to like. Okay, as from like a life coach kind of perspective, that question is just, I just want to know why. Why do we need to know what he's fantasizing about? Because to me, it's the same question as like wanting to know what kind of porn someone watches. Just a random, like your neighbor. Why do I want to know that? You know, it just makes me feel icky. And it's not realistic. It is fantasy. It has nothing to do with you as a person. It doesn't really tell you anything. It's, you know, yeah. I'm not like most girls, well, most people. I don't date to date. I just get that long-term relationship. Oh, I don't date to date either. And I think it's also time. Okay, I'm gonna go full on just like unhinged period, like on my period time frame, where it's just like, one, stop comparing yourself to others. Two, and yes you are, because you're gonna go, I'm not like other people, so that's comparing yourself. Two, what are most girls? Right? Like, we're all just weirdos trying to survive, and, you know, yes, we see a lot of just, I don't know, pick-me girls, and I'm the same, and like, fuck off. I'd rather just be single with 600 cats than just to ask a man anything. No, I'm exaggerating. But yes, you know, who are you? And what do you want? Do you want to date people? Yes or no? No? Totally fine too. Is it, I just want Bruce? Totally fine too. What do you want? What do you want? What do you want? Because I feel like we're also putting so much of our own, like, highs and lows, attaching it to Bruce. Like, if he is having a bad day and thinks the world is shit, and then it's a spiral of like, oh, what's happening, and what does that have to do with me, and does he now not want me, or is that, you know, I think we're having too much of an attachment of what he thinks he wants to how you're feeling. And I think that that's a little bit bullshit. I think that needs to go. Like, you know, I'm to the point. Like, don't get me wrong in the sense of like me not wanting to do tarot for you. I love doing tarot for you, and I love to give you guidance, and I love to give you insight, and I love to pick Bruce's brain, because it's also fascinating to me. Where it's like, what the fuck is happening today? I just don't like that I'm seeing you spiraling over it, or you know, attaching negativity towards yourself because of it. You know, that's where I'm just like, I really don't like seeing that happen. But yeah. Okay, got a better question. Okay. What is Bruce like planning? Well, I guess how he's going to work to earn and build my trust again. Okay, so how is he planning to like get to that neutral state? Let me grab a little bit of water before we continue. I'm a bit where I'm unsure if he is like planning, but let me just grab a little bit of water. I'm on my period. Oh, sending you all love, darling. Love and warmth. I think that that's also a topic that we need to talk about more openly. Like, I'm on my period. Get off my back. Also, this is such a like brain fart kind of like thing. Like being on my period, I'm like, oh, food, and then I'm like, we had oliebollenkraam, which they only sell in the winter with New Year's, and it's no longer there for like a week already, and I'm missing it. And now I'm just like, I need an oliebol. Oh my god, I need an oliebol. Anyway, okay. So, what is Bruce like planning? And how to get back to like earning your trust again? How is he planning? Is he planning? What is he planning? If you want me to talk Dutch, darling, I also have a Dutch channel. Go over there. So, yeah, abandonment issues from childhood, and still I get attached to people that I actually care about. I get that, but there's a difference between being attached to someone and allowing them to control how you're feeling. Of course, there's like, because I feel like that this is just very like extreme in the sense of like spiraling. You know, of course you get influenced by people you love, of like what they say and how they say it. But I think that we're too, because also, like sometimes there's just such a hatred to Bruce through the tarot just of how he is feeling. Like sometimes also a bit like, okay, he is human, he is not having a good day. We all sometimes just spiral a little bit, but then it affects you so personally of when that happens, where I'm like, okay, that is too much. That's why I'm under depression meds and anxiety meds. It really does help. That's good, but I always go from one end to extreme to the other. Yeah. Of course, I'm no medical, I don't have a medical degree, and this is just my opinion about things. I do think that the combination of medication and getting help, just like a therapist or something, is the solution. I think just meds don't help. They suppress enough so that you can work on things in therapy. And then if therapy doesn't work, then we need to change therapists. Yes. Of course, that's very individualized, and I also don't know much about like the trauma or the things that are behind it and stuff like that. But it can help to get tools or learn tools how to deal with those extremes emotions within ourselves. Okay, wait, what was your question again? Better question. What is Bruce like planning? Alright, what is he planning to get to that trust level again? So to get to that level of just trust, I suppose, how are you planning to get there? Ashley, how are you planning to get there? We have the Two of Cups. Okay. We have the Ten of Pentacles, the Nine of Wands, the Three of Swords, the Six of Pentacles, Judgment, and the Seven of Cups. Where do I start? I'm just gonna start randomly in the middle. There's more coming. Hold your tits until I have done everything. Because I'm gonna start at a point where I know you are gonna go, how is he expecting this? But I am gonna get there. Just hold your tits. Because the Six of Pentacles is energy of slow investment, little investments, doing small things here and there. With the Judgment, having learned from the past, and one, communicating that, and two, actually showing the action. I think he is aware that it requires action, and you actually seeing him showing that he has learned from the past. Again, small little steps forward that way. With the Seven of Cups, some of it is for him also still a mystery of how to get there. He can just, all he can do is show his new him, how he has learned, how he has grown, and then it's very much up to like, and then we will see if it's gonna be enough. We'll see if you see it. We'll see if you can trust again. We'll see if, the opportunity is there. The Nine of Wands is perseverance, so I do feel that there is a sense of like, if we kind of like, if I get a foot in the door, I will persist. Like, you can try to push me away, but I will still be there. With that Three of Swords, that is that heartbreak. Definitely talking about it, communicating about it, more openly about everything that like hurt him, that still is actively hurting him, not just with you, but like in the past and what he's been through. Also, one, to create understanding. Two, to create a little bit more trust. Not to say that if he opens up about his pain, that is the excuse that, you know, gets him free, because I feel like he sees that's definitely not the case. With the Two of Cups as the overall energy, again, he is highly aware that it requires two people to get there. And with the Six of Cups underneath that, I think that there's also going to be some talks of can we, not necessarily can we go back to, but like, can we have that banter again? Can we have those good memories again? Or can we try to focus on those too? Yes, it's important to have real deep talks and real, you know, this hurt me and you did that and blah blah, but I think he's also aware that we also need fun in it, wanting to get there as well. How is he planning to get the foot in the door though? Two of Wands. I think that is still a bit, I don't think he necessarily has a plan to actually, because it's still a bit between where you guys are now and this, right? And I think he doesn't really have a plan on how to get to this stage yet. With the Page of Wands, I'm just, yeah, gonna wing it, see, like there's not really a plan. With the Two of Wands as well, that's like trying something different, or yeah, but there's not really a plan. But when there is that conversation, I think that there is that acknowledgement, as well as like that there needs to be a balance as well. Yeah, he always made me do all the work, ran from communication and wouldn't work out problems with me. Yeah, exactly. I still feel he emphasizes like, I'm willing to talk now more, not everything, not in one go, not, you know, and I think that he also highly needs the fun times as well. It cannot just be all serious. And then he is highlighting, highly aware that it is two people that have to choose this. So yeah, that is what I see here for you, darling. I'm pushing everyone away and creating a bubble phase again, not wanting to care and get attached to people. Yeah, I get that. Which is fine. Give yourself that moment as well. And I, like, as someone that pushes people away as well, I recognize that, and it is very difficult to get out of that self-protection mechanism, because it fucking works. And that's the annoying part, right? Like, you get in that bubble and you push people away because then it doesn't hurt anymore. And that works. It works to push people away. But, you know, we need to be careful with that at some point. I think for now, it's totally fine. It's perfect. Yes, go do that. If you feel like, I just need to just have everyone fuck off, then have that. Give yourself that. That's how I was before I got with Mitch. What do you mean? Hi Melissa, hi darling. My members, if you have an oracle request, let me know again and I will take a look. Melissa, let me take a look at your hidden message from Joe. And then I will start the chat for the free oracles after the memberships. So Melissa, a hidden message from Joe. Joe from Melissa. Okay. What? Okay, so we have unfinished business. We still have things to resolve and discuss. Conversation. I want to call you and hear your voice. And habits. I don't know if we will ever change. So I think that this is just very much how do you say that? Like a fear of like, are we too different? Can we overcome this? Is this really something? Yeah. And then daydreaming at the bottom. I'm always longing for you. So I think that that is just, I feel like fear playing a big part. Just maybe I'm not good enough for you. Maybe we're just too different. Maybe we cannot overcome this. Like, you know. But with that conversation and unfinished business, I do feel that he's like, but I do want to talk about it. I do want to talk about it. Okay. Oh, Jesus, what did I do? What's happening? Oh, I kind of wanted to call last call. Wait. There we go. There we go. Let me pin that one. Okay, so, yes guys, this is going to be last call for the free oracles. If you're interested, all you need to do is be subscribed to the channel, like the live stream, let me know your like number and which oracle you would like, except for Twitch watchers, of course, but for on Twitch, also let me know again. The two options available for today are either a message from your person or a message for and about your love life. If you're like, girl, I'm as single as a Pringle, take a look at them. There might be some messages for you there. It's for and about your love life to improve your love life. So there might be some messages for you there. If you would like a different oracle, a priority like cutting the line, or just another one, a €2 donation is how you can get those. If you're wanting a more in-depth one-question tarot reading, it's going to be for a €10 donation. All donations can be done either through PayPal, Tiki, or Super Chat. If you're working with a different currency than the euro, let me know. I'll look it up. We will figure it out. This is going to be last call for the free oracles. So let me know. I will start from my last chat, work my way down. So if your question or request is not underneath there, leave it once more. Have patience. I will 100% get to your question. The more in-depth payments, the €10 donations, will have to wait until I'm done with last call, and then we will get going with the donations. So yes. Also, if I'm not seeing the like number, I will skip, so keep that in mind. But let's take a look. New beans, a message from Simon, the man to you. From Simon to Lilith. Simon to Lilith. Why did I keep going to the ground? Oh, you're making my life so much harder. Oh my god. Wait. Okay. Okay. Simon to Lilith. I'm so attracted to you. Of course you are, darling. My life is not as together as it seems. I want to be more than friends. Well, okay. I am not available. There it is. I was like, then get in action. I'm grateful for the spiritual lesson, and I know that I crossed the line with you. This life's a mess right now, yes. Samina, message from a son. A son for Samina. A son for Samina. These, I feel you leaving me behind. It's time for me to heal now. And I hide behind material things. Also, I look so tired. I'm not wearing any makeup today, and I was just like, oh, I look tired. And look like he worked a night shift. Thank you, Lindy, you're welcome. Well, same. I kind of feel like I also look like, but yes, anyway. Hugh, message from David. David, where's Hugh? David. My life is not as together as it seems. We both know I'm not the one for you. I remember every detail of that day, and just being near you is intoxicating. Alright. Kinza, message from future life partner. Kinza. Future life partner for Kinza. I will wait for a sign from you. I couldn't let you get close to me, and I remember every detail of that day. Monica, love life message for Monica. Monica. Law of attraction. You've been manifesting this relationship. Everything you want will soon be yours. This is very much what it is that you have been manifesting will manifest. Whether that is everything that you want or everything that you didn't want, kind of depending on how you manifest. And this is, again, with that law of attraction, learn the law of attraction. Just be aware of the law of attraction and how you on a day-to-day basis, because manifestation is not just like, hi spirit, hi girl, this is what I want, or this is what I want to get rid of. But it's also on a day-to-day basis how you talk to yourself. I'm not worthy of love, or, stuff like that. So again, law of attraction. We have unrequited feelings. There's not enough love to keep this relationship going in a healthy way. Different paths. You are not on the same page with the person you have in mind. The directions you want to move into are different. And lastly, we have let go of the need to control. Allow this situation to unfold naturally. I feel like Spirit, it has such an asshole energy towards you. Be aware of codependency. Addictive behaviors are affecting your romantic life. And I think that that's where Spirit's like, okay, if we bring someone in for you right now, then there might be some codependency. There might be some clinging on to it. That Spirit's like, I would like you to, again, be aware of. But yes. Ananya, love life message for Ananya. Ananya. That's it? Okay. Unrequited feelings. There's not enough love to keep this relationship going in a healthy way. And be present. You will attract love by enjoying your life as it is. Wherever you are, be all there. Gulnar, message from Hassan. Hassan for Gulnar. Hassan for Gulnar. I will wait for a sign from you. I wish I could take back my words. Just being near you is intoxicating, and I couldn't let you get close to me. Zara, message from future husband. Future husband for Zara. I regret lying to you. I lost myself for a little while, and so many things remind me of you. I feel you even though we are apart at the bottom. Multi, message for your love life. Multi. Multi. Nothing has gone wrong. Trust the process. This connection is divinely timed. Pay attention to signs. The synchronicities you have been noticing are not coincidences. Actions speak louder than words. If you want to know what someone is feeling, watch what they are doing. And lastly, we have a third-party situation. Other people may be interfering with this relationship and dimming its full potential. This can be that your future partner might be dating other people, but that can also be work, money, family, religion, like third parties getting involved. Sukanya, message from Shubhankar for Sukanya. Shubhankar for Sukanya. You don't know how hard it was to let you go. I don't react when people mention you. I wish I could share my good news with you, and just being near you is intoxicating. Beanish, lovely message Or Beanish. Beanish. We have a third-party situation. Other people may be interfering with this relationship and dimming its full potential. Let go of the need to control. Allow the situation to unfold naturally. And nothing has gone wrong. Trust the process. This connection is divinely guided. Or divinely timed. Spirit needs to throw me a bone. Yes. I know, right? Jesus. Thank you, you're welcome. Okay. Let me get rid of these. Because that was it. Let me take a look at my phone real quick. I feel like there's so much tea that I cannot, yes. To respond to all of it right now. Okay. Oh my goodness. Ashley, thank you for the donation. Darling, thank you. My mom's already going to bed. Holy shit. Can I just get a current energy oracle frenzy on Donkey with me? Please can you include the messages from your partners and wellness oracles? Yes. That's from the person. So his current energy towards Ashley. I also want to include the Dark Confessions. His current energy towards Ashley. Kinda also wants the Cosmic Insight. Music. And then maybe the Little Hearts, but we'll take a look. Okay. What is Bruce's current energy towards Ashley? Bruce, towards Ashley. Some insight. His energy towards Ashley. Give it time. Everything in divine timing, let things flow. Give it time. Bruce towards Ashley. We have the mirror, mirroring each other, self-image, that can also be twin flame, by the way. Self-image, relationships reflects our wounds, introspection, seduction, attraction, flirting, dating, hooking up, temptation, third-party interference. I think that's, again, the seduction and the third party. Still being a thing. Addiction, there it is. Codependent, obsession, possession, controlling, and has a block, restraint. We do have Cupid's arrow, have faith, love is coming, surprise intervention or meeting, and hesitation. And lastly, and I kind of feel like that's what he's like hoping for that, how do you call it? Surprise meeting or surprise invitation. And then we also have the Phoenix with new phase, rekindle,